Hey, Shelly here with Shelly Can Help. And as you know, I'm a nutrition chef that is always trying to think outside the box and show you ways that eating healthy doesn't have to be boring. It doesn't have to be complicated with a bunch of weird ingredients. And so today I'm going to do my own take on hummus. But you know what? I really almost don't want to call it hummus because it is so very different, but it does have some key ingredients that hummus has. And we've all done hummus, right? We eat it all the time. We buy it for the parties and stuff like that. So I wanted to change it up and change up the flavors. And I think you're going to love this. I am calling this Pink and Loud hummus. And so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to roast a beet. I cut it in half and I peeled it and I laid it on a piece of parchment paper. Next up, I'm just going to drizzle it with a little olive oil. Don't forget, olive oil is really good for us. It has a lot of nutrients. Now, you don't want to cook olive oil over the stove for a long period of time on high heat because olive oil loses its nutrients as it is in the heat. Oils are light and heat sensitive. So make sure when you buy your oils, you're buying them in a dark glass container. That will help preserve the nutrients inside the oil. So I'm just gonna drizzle a little bit of olive oil on these beets. Oh, that was a lot, but that's okay. Just gonna move it around. And then what we're gonna do is add some sea salt. Don't forget, sea salt is amazing, has a lot of health benefits. It has a lot of minerals. So natural minerals that you're gonna get from the sea will be in the salt. So try to avoid white table salt. White table salt has no nutrients. It also is fortified with a lot of preservatives and chemicals. So stick with sea salt, pink Himalayan sea salt when you can. Much better for us. Okay, and now we're gonna add just some black pepper. I'm gonna stick these in the oven and just roast them on 375 until they're soft and roasty. And then we're gonna assemble our hummus. I'll be right back. All right, I roasted the beets. They smell delicious. They're ready to go. It's just one beet. I cut it in half. So what we're gonna do now is assemble our ingredients into our high-speed blender. So we have one roasted beet. By the way, beets actually can help lower blood pressure. They have nitrates in them and they think that's why. So beets are really good for heart health. They also are anti-inflammatory. You hear me talk about that a lot. Every single recipe I create is an anti-inflammatory friendly recipe, meaning the ingredients that I put in my recipes fight inflammation. We need to really work on getting our chronic inflammation down, and beets are an anti-inflammatory food. Next up, we're gonna add some olive oil. I told you about that earlier. Olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. Not only I told you how to buy your olive oil, but when you're cooking with your olive oil, you really want to stick to mostly dressings, dips, sauces, spreads, things like that, because it's heat and light sensitive. And so you really utilize the health benefits of extra virgin olive oil by not cooking it for a long period of time. Extra virgin olive oil is also anti-inflammatory, and it helps fight cancer diabetes because of the anti-inflammatory properties in it. And it has good fat, so good fat helps fight diabetes as well. And of course, it has antioxidants in it. Antioxidants help build healthy cells in our body. We have cells die in our body all the time, and we need to replenish those with good, healthy, strong cells. That's what's gonna keep us healthy and strong. All right, next up, we're gonna add some raw local honey. I just need to get my spatula. So we're adding some raw local honey. Don't buy the cheap honey at the store that just is a very popular brand. It's not actually honey that comes from bees. It's made in a factory. And you get a lot more health benefits from raw local honey because they're eating the pollen in your area. And they're, getting the pollen out of the flowers from all the stuff in your area. So it actually helps you with your allergies and inflammation as well. Now, next up, we are going to add let's go ahead and zest it first. The zest and the lemon juice of one lemon. I love this zester. I don't even know where I got it. I've had it so long. Okay. A lot of nutrients are in the skins of fruits and vegetables, so we really get packed a punch of vitamin C when we use the zest of a lemon and a lime. So there's the zest, and now we're just gonna juice it. Try not to get any seeds in my dip. That's no fun, right? Ooh. All right, lemons are very hydrating and they are loaded with vitamin C. We need vitamin C in our diet to stay healthy. And it's much better to get our vitamins from natural sources in our foods rather than taking a supplement. Supplements are great, but I would love people to put more focus on getting those nutrients from the foods that we eat. Okay, next up, we are gonna add tahini. If you don't know what tahini is, it is, just like peanut butter is made of peanuts, tahini is made from sesame seeds. So if you have a nut allergy, tahini is a great alternative. I make a lot of dips and sauces and spreads with it, dressings, salad dressings. Tahini is so good, and it is a key ingredient when you're making hummus. So we're gonna put some tahini in here. When you buy any type of nut or seed butter, you want to make sure, here is the tahini that I buy. It's just the generic brand. Sorry, there's a glare. It's the generic brand. I get it at Whole Foods, but it has nothing in it but organic toasted sesame seeds and a little bit of salt. That's it. There should not be a bunch of junk in here. There should never be added oils in any of the nut butters or seed butters that you buy. It's super important that you read every food label. All right, now we are gonna add in our apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is really good for our gut health. It's a probiotic, and so I add it in whenever I can. You can also use white vinegar, which is fine. Now we're gonna add in our chickpeas. It's just 1 can of chickpeas drained. Chickpeas are loaded with protein. And next up, we are gonna add a garlic clove, a fresh garlic clove. So I'm just gonna take my garlic rocker, same as a press, whatever works for you. Garlic is a key ingredient in your traditional hummus. All right, kicking right along. Now, to make it loud, we are gonna add a jalapeno. I am gonna take some of the seeds out because I am a giant wimp. So if you like a lot of spice, leave your seeds in, but I am a wimp. So we are going to take the seeds out. I'm just gonna cut it into 4s. Let's see if I can get this out. All right. Now the last thing that we're gonna add in my pink and loud hummus is sea salt and black pepper. Okay, let's give this a blend and see how it looks, shall we? I'm only using half of my servings, so I only have 1 beet, so I'm anxious to see how pink this actually turns out. I'll be right back. Okay, we're done blending. I'm super excited about this one. I'm so happy to share this recipe with you. As always, you can find the recipe in the comments in the notes below the video. And I hope you make this. It's beautiful. Look how pink it is. I'm excited. It turned out exactly how I wanted. So I cannot wait to try this. You can use this as a spread on a sandwich. You can use it as a dip, like I'm about to. There's so many options. You can make it a little more liquidy, watery by adding water, more lemon juice, and use it as a salad dressing. So many options with my dips and my spreads, my sauces and my dressings. So here we go. I can't wait to try it. Oh my gosh. Okay. It has the perfect amount of jalapeno. There's a little bit of a kick, but if you like a bigger kick, just leave those seeds in. This is so exciting. I hope that you make this soon. Look how beautiful. I love it. I love the pink color. Everything in this recipe is real. There's no fake ingredients. There's not any preservatives. It's just real whole, simple ingredients that you find at your everyday grocery store. If you want to learn more about me, you can head to shellycanhelp.com and follow me on all social at Shelly Can Help. I have send recipes all the time. I'm posting positive, healthy food information, and I have a lot in store. So stay with me. Thanks for watching, and I have one question before I go. What is on your fork? Bye for now.